Hi, everybody. This is going to be kind of a rough recording as I'm still pretty sick, but I wanted to get this out to you anyways. This is your lesson on the digestive system. I really want to go woohoo here, but I just don't think my voice could handle it. Okay, so first part is the digestive system definition. First thing you need to know about digestive system is about nutrients. Nutrients are super important for us, and they are the substances that allow our body to be able to move, to grow, and to maintain that balance called homeostasis. Examples of nutrients are proteins, carbs, fats, and water. But before our body can actually use these nutrients, they must be broken down first in the process of digestion. This process breaks down our food into usable materials. Here's just a picture showing you some of the digestive system, which includes the liver, stomach, colon, small intestine, also the large intestine, the pancreas, the gallbladder. So there's two different kinds of digestion. There's mechanical, also known as physical digestion, and there's chemical. And 8th graders, you remember physical and chemical changes from last year? It's the same thing. So physical digestion is the same as a physical change. It doesn't actually change your food, change what it's made up of. It just changes maybe the size that it is. Whereas chemical digestion is like a chemical change. It actually changes what your food is made of. So let's get into mechanical digestion first. This is the first part of the digestive process and begins when your teeth start to break your food down into tiny pieces. This is not a chemical change because it's still made of food. It's not turned into anything else yet. Your stomach also has muscles in it that break food down in a process called peristalsis. The muscles move in a wave-like contraction that move the food along. It's kind of like your stomach muscles squeeze the food along. Here's a nice little diagram showing the differences between mechanical and chemical. Just focus on the left side first, which is mechanical. This is food, and it breaks your food down into smaller pieces. That's the main purpose of your teeth, is to break them down and your food down into small pieces so that your body can easily digest it later. There are not any chemical changes happening when your teeth break your food down. I'll get into the chemical digestion part in just a minute. This is a picture of peristalsis, and this is the brown thing represents a little piece of food, and that the big thick orange part is the stomach muscle, and it is squeezing that food down farther and farther. And that is that process called peristalsis, and that is mechanical. That is a physical change that is not chemical. It's just moving it. All right, chemical digestion is when your saliva touches your food. It begins the process of chemical digestion, which is a chemical change because it actually changes your food into a new substance. When food gets to the stomach, it's also broken down chemically by different enzymes before moving on to the intestines. All right, excuse me, I've got to take a drink. Okay, a little bit better. All right, going back to this diagram, if you look in the right-hand side, chemical digestion, you look when the food comes into your mouth, your teeth are breaking it down mechanically or physically, but you also have saliva in your mouth, and that saliva actually has enzymes in it. And remember the lysosomes in your cells. Well, there's enzymes in your saliva that help to start breaking your food down. Your food is moved down your esophagus into your stomach, and there it encounters lots and lots of different chemicals that help to break your food down, different acids. So that is chemical digestion. It is actually changing what your food is made up of. Which is why when you eat, let's say, a piece of broccoli, looks like broccoli when it comes in. Does it look like broccoli when it comes out? Nope, sure doesn't. Okay, so what's the connection with other organs and digestion? So There's not anywhere to write this first little starred part, but I just want you to really understand that while food does not actually move through any of the following organs that I'm about to talk about, they do play a major role in chemical digestion. They're not actually part of the digestive tract or system, if you will, but they play a huge role in the chemical digestion part. So the liver is the largest internal organ of the body. It stores unneeded nutrients for later use. It also helps break down medicines and lots of other important things. The gallbladder stores bile, which is produced by the liver and which breaks down fats. So the liver produces this bile, it passes it on to the gallbladder, and the gallbladder stores it for when the body needs to break down fats. The pancreas produces chemicals that are needed to break down materials that move between the stomach and the small intestine. So materials that move from the stomach to the small intestine are helped to be broken down by the chemicals that are made in the pancreas. Here's a nice quick picture for you. You're eating food, goes in your mouth, goes down your esophagus, it's digesting, it's absorbing, you're eliminating. And then what are all the things involved? So you have your tongue. Your tongue also helps aid in mechanical digestion because it moves food around and breaks it up, especially if it's like a popsicle or ice cream or something. Your tongue does just as much mechanical digestion as your teeth do. Your salivary glands, those are the things that produce saliva, which aids in chemical digestion. Then you have your esophagus, which is where your food moves down to get to your stomach. Then you see the pancreas there. You see the gallbladder, which is the little pear-shaped thing underneath your liver, which produces or stores the bile that the liver produces. You see your intestines. And finally, where your food comes out, your anus. So I'm sorry for the scratchy production today, but I wanted you to have something better than nothing. I hope you all are staying focused in your work, and I promise to get back as soon as I feel better. I didn't want to get anybody sick, and I'm still really not feeling well. So hopefully you guys are all having a great Monday, and I hope to see you sooner than later.